Hello, this is David Bowie, Gate Guardian 44 here, and here to talk about the current format right now of Yu-Gi-Oh! And as it turns out, not a lot of people are really liking this format. Why? Why do people not like this format? We have so many different kinds of decks. We have Light Swarm, we have Gladiator Beasts, we have Black Wings, we have Synchro Cat. We have four different decks to utilize and play, which are competitive and can win. Now, why on earth would people want to complain? Well, from what I'm seeing, from what I'm hearing, it's because this format is way too sackish. Yes, the game has dipped more into the luck side of things. As it turns out, the more skillful players can't quite win as consistently as they would like to in the earlier formats where a lot more skill was involved. I can't tell you how many times I've heard the words, sack this, sack that, sack sworn, sack wings. It's being thrown around a lot because all you need is just like one, two cards, and that's it. The deck gets firing off, and it's very difficult for the opponent to fire back if you've opened up so strong. And it's very easy to nowadays. Black Wings have their Black Whirlwind, Light Sworn has so much support. The Charger of Light Brigade, Solar Recharge. It's ridiculous according to a lot of people. Personally, I don't like this format either because of a lot more skillful players are losing more because of it because there's a little more luck involved. Now that's not to say that there is no skill involved with this format because there's still some skill here as evidence to see, Matt Petal still up there. He top Nats, and that man's got a lot of skill behind him. Like I would know. I played him personally, and I saw him beat Dale Bolito out in the bubble and Canadian Nats. As Dale suffered the same fate I did last year. Got beat by him in the last round, and lost his chance to go in the top 8 at Nats. Um, for the American Nats, Michael Conine. He's a very skillful Gladiator Beast player, one of the best Gladiator Beast players that I personally know myself. And he came second. Great guy. Um, there's also Roy St. Clair. A lot of people believe he's a cheater. I personally don't know. I don't know the guy. I'm not going to judge the guy. I'm just saying what I've heard from everybody else. But evidently he's a good player in his own right, and he came fourth, which is good. I guess he didn't care about his top four or his third place match, so I heard, since both get the same prize. It was just simple for glory. Either way, he's going to Tokyo to rep the US. Um, but you do have Gladiator Beasts, which it takes a lot of skill to play. I played it before, of course, and it's you really got to know when to bring out the right monster, when to strike, how to control the field well. It's a very skillful deck, to be honest. You don't need that much luck to play with the deck. Of course it's nice, but it's a very skillful deck, and the other one is Synchro Cat. Now there's a bit of luck. Sorry, not a bit of luck. There's a fair amount of luck in it, but there's also a fair amount of skill. It seems to be about half and half. If you can get the right hands, you can get them. You can OTK him, FTK him first turn, whatever, or you can just slow roll it, control the duel, and then just go for one big strike, or just whittle them down a herd. But there's still a general amount of luck involved, and one card that's killing the format, according to a lot of people, I kind of think it is. It's the Dark Strike Fighter. Definitely Dark Strike Fighter for sure. Just I originally thought that card should have been like limited to just like one certain synchro monster, like Black Salvo. Since I saw Black Salvo for the first time, you just bring a level 4 Dark Machine, quick level 7 synchro summon. I would have thought that would have been great for just Dark Strike Fighter to be just Black Sappo. Evidently not. And Dark Strike Fighter is just really easy to summon, which completely blows the format away because of its major burn effect. I mean, I've almost seen people like completely OTK strictly off his own burn effect. Not even battle damage. Almost his whole effect is burn the opponent. So it's pretty ridiculous. I'm betting a lot of people are calling for him to be banned. And another card ruining the format is Rescue Cat. With the release of X-Saber Rebellum, well, it's pretty much destroyed a lot of decks. It's a pretty big effect. You know, I think a lot of people would like to see, you know, Rescue Cat go, Dark Strike Fighter go, and, you know, maybe the format will be a little bit slower. I know a lot of people have complained about Lightsworn because of how luck-based it is, and I, for one, would love to see it go because I personally detest Lightsworns. You know, if they get a really strong start, it'll be really tough, and all you have to do is just sit there and watch them go first, and they've opened up deadly strong. You know, it's pretty crazy having to go up against that kind of start, and it's really hard to come back from those kind of things. You know, milling a 2-3 gardeners in a turn, like getting a wolf out, you know, and just setting yourself up, like even getting 4 Lightsworn in the grave in the first turn. It's pretty intimidating knowing that, you know, a Judgment Dragon can come right at you anytime. So it's a little scary to face Lightsworn, to say the least. You know, it can explode in a matter of 1 turn. Not even. But, you know, if we were to hurt Lightsworn, I could see maybe Judgment Dragon go down to 1. Maybe Lumina get cut down to 2, possibly. They're pretty rough. Lyla is a bit of a pill to deal with too. And maybe even Necro Garnet at 1, because, you know, those Necro Garnets really help in controlling the field a lot. And I know I've lost my fair share of duels against Lightsworn just because of Necro Garnet. You know, they're good control cards, and it's a free negator in a sense. And if you get it in the hand, then you can use it with Crush card or Lumina or whatever. Anyway, back on topic. So the new format, the current format right now is a bit iffy. Not a lot of people like it. I personally don't like it. This is the closest I've ever wanted to quit Yu-Gi-Oh! Sorry, not quit, or take a break. But I'm not going to. I love this game too much. I'm not going to quit or take a break, whatever. But it's a pretty rough format. One of the roughest this game has ever seen. Just like the format of when Phantom of Darkness got released, we had actually a mid-format change. Then, like the biggest mid-format change ever. Right? We saw Dimension Fusion go. We saw Return for the Different Dimension strike down to 1. We saw Dark Magician Chaos go. You know, the big losses because, you know, people couldn't take it that it was a huge money game then, because their Dark Elm Dragon was like $200 at least then. It was running 3s, and it was just the dominating card of the format. So, you know, it was kind of nice to see mid-format change. I don't know if we're going to see one now. I highly doubt it. Anyway, it's pretty late in the format. I mean, we've only got about a month and a half left, especially with Shonen Jump Indie coming, you know. I don't think they're going to throw one out, like, right now, but you never know. You know, it could happen. Myself, I'd love to see some changes. This was a great change. This upcoming format in September. So who knows? You know, I've usually been pleased with a lot of the ban lists that have come out every 6 months that occur. So, you know, hopefully this one will also, you know, appease a lot of the players out there, because I'm seeing a lot of people quitting because they don't want to keep up with the money. They don't want to keep up with this format where it's all luck based. They want to see some skill involved. A lot of it. I think that's what made a lot of people happy. So, but that's just my opinion. That's what I'm hearing from everybody else. So yours might be different. Who knows? Everyone's got their own opinion. This is just mine. So, you know, there it is. I'll see you later and talk about Indy, I guess.